Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today we're going to talk about the new Clionadh eyeshadow palette. You guys, I have never bought anything from them. I don't know if you know this brand. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this brand now, but they are known for their beautiful, shifty, delicious shadows. Their single shadows range from maybe 15 or 20 up to 30, 35, I believe. They are stunning. My lovely aunt sent me one single from them, and I didn't really think it would be that different from the other shadows I have, but it really, really is. I think it's worth the money. My concern, or like my hard time with the brand, has just been they just sell out so quickly when they come out. So it's hard to get the ones you want. They do have small bundles here and there, and I had heard that they'd done a palette in the past, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait till they launch a palette. And I saw this palette on Instagram and I didn't realize it was Clionadh, so I'm so freaking pumped. Let me show you. I just got the palette. I did not get any of the highlighters or anything like that. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's a very, very hard plastic. It's stunning. When I opened it, I'll put a little video here. There was a little cover on it and everything. So this is gonna be hard with the mirror because the mirror does not fold back. So let's see if we can do it like that. You guys, it looks like pure summer. It's like a watermelon. Obviously it's a dragon fruit, but reminds me, because I don't know dragon fruit very well, or very much, it just reminds me of a watermelon. So it's really, really beautiful. I'll put the swatches up here as well. It just feels amazing. It feels amazing. This, I like that they did some of the more neutral colors in the bigger palette, but like this, let me just swatch one really, really quickly. This is Bubbles. So I'm gonna put it on my tattoo. Let's see if you can see. Just like, I don't know if you can see like how shifty it is, but you'll see it in the video that I put up right here. But wow, just so freaking stunning. I'm excited to play with it. They are all shimmers, so I think I'm gonna try and do an all shimmer look. The cool thing, it came with a nice little sticker, which I will be using. It came with a description of all the shadows. So there's a sparkle shadow formula, a duochrome formula, velvet satin, metallic, and 2 multi-chrome. So Bubbles is the one I just showed you. This is a multi-chrome. So there are 2 multi-chromes, 2 sparkles, 2 duochromes, 4 velvets, and 3 metallics. They all swatched beautifully. Definitely different formulas, different opaqueness. I noticed that there was quite a bit of, not necessarily overlap, but there's a few similar shades, and it's interesting because those shades are the ones that I use the least on my eyes, which is like pinky reds. As much as I love the color, it's kind of hard to use on my own eyes with my skin tone and stuff. It's hard to not look sick. But I'm very, very excited to play with those today. It also came with like a little step-by-step with different looks, a little, what is this? Little brochure. I just thought it was really beautiful packaging. It came with a lot of, you know, cute little extra things, a thank you card, all of that. So I'm excited to try it. Like I said, there are a little bit of overlap there. I'm thinking about trying one of the colors as a blush. I don't know, it might be too much because her shimmers are insane. So right now I have my skincare on. I have foundation, well, BB cream, whatever. I have no concealer on yet because I want to see what the fallout is like. So let's zoom in, do a little look, and then we'll do the rest of the face. All right, I am thinking that I do kind of want to do like a watermelon look, like a pink and a green, but I do kind of want to use a little bit of this color Infusion, which, let's see, which one is Infusion? Infusion is a sparkle shadow formula. So this might be good for inner corner. It does have a little bit of a shift there though. Oh, you guys, stunning. So we're gonna use that. It's hard to not use Bubbles. Dragon Teeny, definitely. Oh, that's a vibrant multi-chrome. That's why, of course, I'm drawn to that. I think I wanna use that. I think we would need to use a watermelon color. There's like 3, see what I mean about like there being 3 kind of similar? They are different tones, but I think we'll try and use that bright color there. And then which of the greens? I'm always leaning more towards yellow green, so we'll probably go with that one. But this is like barely dipping in. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll do this one here and then play around with the pink and the purple. I don't know, God, that's just so stunning. I feel like that would be just like a really pretty one shadow look. Okay, well, let's hop to it. We're gonna do all shimmers. So I think I'm gonna start with putting that pink on the main part of my lid. I've actually really been enjoying this Sonia G brush. It's got a little bit of a point to it. Let's see here. What number? Soft shader. Soft shader brush. It's got a little bit of a point right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little stained, but yeah, let's use that on Sweetened, which is this middle boop. Middle boop. It's the middle boop, guys. Ooh, okay. All right, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna put it on the lid. All right, we're gonna focus this on, oh, holy shnikes. Oh, wow, okay. So my aunt did say that she has an issue with these kind of stinging her eyes, which is really sad and unfortunate. My eyes get like that with pinks and reds. So there's a palette that I just got rid of that made me very sad because it had a lot of those tones in it, but they were more grungy, but they just burnt the crap out of my eyelids, so I finally just let it go. So I'm hoping that this does not feel the same. You know, I would like to use these colors sometimes and not be burned by them. All right, so we're not gonna do this too high. We're gonna keep it, I say that, it's hard for me. All right, we're gonna just take this big fluffy business and just buff out the edge here. So this one that I just put on is called Sweetened, and it's a velvet satin formula. So this actually works out well as a lid shade because it's not too chunky. Wow, that just like, that like doesn't budge. That's amazing. I'm excited to see, because the only color I've ever used, I just used on my inner corner, and so I didn't really care like about seeing the lasting power on it, but I'm excited to see when I do a whole eye look with this, how well it stays. Because let me tell you, I tried the Odin's Eye recently and I thought that they looked stunning and I loved the look I got from it, but it did not stay on my eye. So I want to still play around with it, of course, but I feel like they were not a good formula for my eyes, and so I'm just really hoping that this one is. All right, we're just gonna work on one eye. All right, so I ended up using a Sonia G Classic Crease to buff out the edge of that. And I think that works really, really nicely. That's really pretty. All right, I think actually, I think I want to do that yellow green on the inner, or do I do purple? Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Okay, I think I'm gonna try this infusion, the Sparkle Shadow formula. I think I'm gonna tap that over the edges. So let's just see. Okay, I like that. Brings a little cool tone in. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And then let's take that. Ooh, how do you say that? Okay, so the infusion that I just put on is this one here. It's a sparkle formula. I want to use this one on the inner corner, and that's called I don't know how to say that. All right, don't know how to say that, but that's okay. All right, I'm actually gonna take an old Merle Norman brush. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes. I've been losing some hairs recently. Just their typical, like, basic eyeshadow brush here. Because I wanna cover more ground than just the tiny little tip of the inner corner, I went ahead and just got a bigger brush, and I just don't care if it gets everywhere. So we're gonna get into this bright yellow green. I'm tapping off the excess just in case. And we're just going to go crazy on the inner area here. Okay. Ah, it's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna go back a little bit more. I think I buffed that out a little too much. Just get a little bit more pigment there. Wowza. Wowza. All right, so that green is another one of the velvet satins. And then maybe we do, maybe we do the darker green along the bottom. Let's try that. I'm just gonna use the same brush and buff it off. And that's Dragonfly. And this one is the metallic formula. I think we got most of the formulas, but I might have to double check that in a second. So we're gonna put the darker green, still bright, on the lower lash line. Wow, that is really pretty. All right, I'm actually just gonna dip my finger into that sweetened color and just put a little bit of extra here on the edge. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of tappy tap back into that infusion color, that purple, and kind of bring that all the way over onto that yellow a little bit. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye, put on some mascara, and we will do the face together. Okay guys, gosh, this turned out so pretty. Thankfully it's a Friday. I'm going to school like this. I did not wake up like this. Okay, so what I want to see is how this fares by the end of the day. I'm hoping it does better than Odin's eye. I am a little bit worried at the lower lash line because there is not any eyeshadow base there. So I just want to make sure that I have everything at full capacity so we can see how it lasts and does it like drop down on my face. All right, so let's zoom out and let's maybe be brave enough to use one of these as a blush. Sorry, I think that was getting a little blurry there. All right, so I did my brows, I did top mascara, no liner, no bottom mascara. I wanted to keep it light. So what I think I want to try is the lighter pink, which is Refresh. And that's just a true metallic formula, and do kind of like a glowy blush. So that'll be Refresh here, and then maybe use Bubbles as a highlighter. I don't know about you guys, but I have not been using highlighter very much. And we're gonna do it today though. I've just not been feeling it for some reason. And you know, we go through those waves of what we like and what we are obsessed with, and it's just not been highlighter for me. So I'm thinking because these are eyeshadows, I want to use a little bit more of a lighter brush, and so I'm going to use this duochrome, this duo fiber brush, and I'm going to dip into Refresh. It's hard to use eyeshadows as a blush because it's hard to really get in there with the brush size that I like. Okay, let's light. Oh, that's gonna be so shiny. I started using Retin-A, tretinoin, and you know, they say it's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm using a really light prescription of it, but it does kind of highlight some acne there at the beginning. So I feel like that might be why I've been straying away from more shimmery blushes and highlighters. But that's really pretty. That's really pretty. We're probably still gonna do a highlighter on top, so hopefully it's not too much. Yeah, it's very baby pink, which I love actually. I'm about to run out of like the only real baby pink blush I have, but it's matte, so this is kind of cool. Very summery. I feel very, very summery. The thing with eyeshadows is they can get patchy, they can be harder to blend out. So I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush and just kind of blend in a little bit of leftover blush from there to kind of get any, because I did use a baby pink blush yesterday. That way I can get in any patchiness since we're kind of just playing around here on the blush. And then I'll take my powder brush and just blend that in. I don't know, we'll see. Does that even last? All right, and then let's dip into Bubbles. I'm gonna use my grandma's old brush, It's very fluffy and light. It's in this beautiful metal handle. Barely gonna dip into Bubbles, which is that big color on the top, the tiniest little bit there, and we're gonna get, oh my God, this is not the best idea, I don't think. All right, it's a Friday, guys. It's a Friday. Could have been the brush I chose. All right, let's finish this up. All right, guys, I freaking love this. I love this. It is so summery. I don't think I'm gonna use it as blush or highlighter again. I don't think it looks terrible, just not my style right now. Just kind of chunky, and might have been the brush I used, but we're focusing on the eyes really. So I look like a summery watermelon. Hopefully this stays, and again, like last time, if I can remember, I will do a check-in. If I don't, I might just put some pictures from the end of the day, praying that it really stays. I think last time I put some mascara on the bottom, but I'm just gonna leave that for now so I can just really focus on the shadow. Yeah, so first impressions, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I hope it stays because I think this is gonna be the way that I use Clionadh shadows, is buying them in a palette. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you got this palette down below, if you love this brand, and any recommendations from the brand that you might have. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.